Welcome into another 1031 Disc Golf video. Today we're playing Imposter Disc Golf. Let's get into it.
Here's how Imposter Disc Golf works. There's 5 of us, 5 cards are gonna be dealt out. One person's gonna get a joker. That's who the imposter is. We're gonna play 9 holes, and if the line we're shooting for is even, the imposter's job is to make us shoot worse than even and not get voted out at the end. And if we shoot under even, then the imposter loses.
We got 5 cards.
Poker face.
And there's 1 joker. Make sure to not show anybody.
And you guys are not gonna know who the imposter is till the end, so try and find out who it is throughout as we play.
Now somebody is the imposter.
So in this round, we're playing alternate shots, and the order is decided by age. So I'm going first.
The man, the myth, the legend.
The myth, the legend is going first.
The imposter.
Oh, you're imposter.
Oh, he's fairway though.
That's right. That was a
That was
fairway
an
shot.
imposter move.
That was my natural move, just to shank my first shot of the weekend.
There was not a single thing natural about that. He basically threw it to the left on purpose.
Whatever.
Well, as not the imposter here, I don't feel like we need a birdie.
What?
Wow.
I would like a birdie. Oh my
Oh my
Now who's the
goodness.
imposter?
I promise you guys, that was not on purpose.
Well, Ryan.
That was actually pretty.
Who's older out of you two?
Oh my god.
Ryan, you got a big putt to make.
Yeah, I have a big putt to save
You had right down the middle.
on a hole that we should have birdied.
Yeah. This should have gotten us under par.
That is a big old hole right down the middle.
Pick up your own disc.
That was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was very suspicious.
Oh boy, I hope I don't miss
Well,
it.
even if he was imposter, he didn't have to do much to sabotage.
Yeah,
it.
really.
Whoa.
What? It's like paint.
It's like mustard. You rub it on your forehead. 9, 10.
All right, it's not a tap in.
You know,
When you're
I've slept an hour and a half, and you know, sometimes you just make mistakes.
My turn to tee off on hole 2. I will say this is my first throw of the day though, so that's my excuse.
You've been lacing that cicada lately though, so
it's true.
my eyes are on you.
Yeah, laced it last time I watched him.
I mean, hey, that was my miss yesterday when we played, was high.
That was a lot of Annie for a cicada though.
Anybody who's the imposter and has the tee shot on this hole, just try your best. It's a hard hole. So
will.
I don't think there's anything to judge off of that.
The last time I watched Isaac throw this exact shot, it looked the exact same.
See, that's what I was saying.
All right, we got a simple up and down here.
I mean, I thought about that, but I mean, it shouldn't.
Ooh, he left us with a tester.
Sus in the last hole.
I know he's trying to frame me as the imposter by leaving me with this putt.
Hey, did you flip that disc?
No.
Twist it.
Actually twist it, yep. There you
Ooh,
go.
a clockwise twist. Well,
Well, that puts us 2 over. This does not count as Ryan's throw because it's a tap in.
I think I'm being framed as the imposter here because the man back there was like 120 foot away from that basket, if that, and left it 25 feet short.
Hey, but all you gotta do is put a 25-foot putt in.
What's easier, eh? Actually, what's easier? Probably a 100-foot upshot or 25-foot putt. The answer is the upshot.
If you watch any of the videos in the past, what I just did was not abnormal.
and neither was mine.
That is true.
Hole number 3 for us. 244, par 3. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's easy, because then if I mess it up, it makes me look bad, but it should be kind of easy.
Short with a lot of trees. Well, that was a really good shot.
There we go. That might be inside 10 foot. It's a good shot.
We needed that since we're 2 over. Most of Skylar's shots are going to be close putts.
We're identical.
There we go.
On to the next hole.
I will say, I know I know it's like, oh yeah, I'm not the imposter, but like, this is our first time doing this, and I'm really glad I'm not the imposter for our first time doing this.
Oh boy.
Because I don't know. We play a board game called Secret Hitler, and I surprisingly do well at it, but I have a bad poker face, so I like to smile.
If we par here, we should all be throwing on this hole.
That's an imposter's mentality. He wants 5 of us to throw. I want 4 of us to throw. I want a birdie
He
here.
wants us to par because we're down right now. We're one back. We should be thinking, yeah, speak into existence.
If we do par, I might have a 12-footer for the 3rd time in a row then, because I'm last.
true.
I'll put you inside bullseye.
Exactly.
Trust me, a par will be good on this hole. If we get anything better than a par, I'd be impressed. Don't worry, I'll put you all in a good spot, then I'll just let it ride.
Yeah, imposter. Be in a good spot.
I did not see
Well-
a good spot on that one.
I did not do that on purpose, but that's not a good spot.
No.
Vertical.
Because it lines up for a flex forehand to set you on here. What do you want me to do?
It's like you're throwing a forehand roller.
What do you mean that's the safest play? What do you want me to do here?
Not throw it into the woods.
Backhand, come over here and look at this gap. Come over here. Is that set up for a backhand?
Yeah, Spikeiser.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is the imposter.
What?
I throw backhand off the tee.
Throw a little bit like this
but
right here.
Yeah. I think it could go either way, but I have seen Isaac play this whole forehand off the tee before.
Flex
So.
forehand is the aggressive play.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
You hit the gap on Annie and it flexes out and it's right in the fairway. We shall see from the rest of the hole.
Because now somebody's got to dig it out of the woods.
It ain't me. I will admit that was a very, very bad shot.
I just got to get through all these trees.
Hey, it's not too bad. The basket is up there, pretty far back there.
If you can see my shot through here, if I donk either one of those 2 little trees, I'm the imposter. If I make it through, then I might be okay, but. And there it is.
Now is the imposter.
He didn't just hit that tree. He centered it. So.
Look at this. Look at this. Give me a second.
Tell me how many gaps there is. The answer is a little pitch out to the fairway, and I guarantee if I do that, all these guys will scream imposter.
You're right. I will.
So now I have to try a hero shot, and if it doesn't work, I'm the imposter.
Sounds like the imposter to me.
Setting himself up.
Does it sound like something I just said?
Yeah, it does. That's very similar to what Dad said before he threw.
Oh wow, we went past. Good shot.
Good shot.
Good shot.
Yeah, we can get up and down here for par. That'd be
It's
a
on the backside of that wide tree, right?
rough par.
Yep.
Nailed it.
How is it?
All right, Scott.
Hey, Skylar has a putt, but it's not a. I don't know.
I would be throwing that shot right there because it looks like you're close, but really it's not a gimme.
And if he overshot it, I was questioning the destroyer there.
Yeah.
would have thrown a good shot.
Literally the same distance for the 3rd time in a row for me.
Look, Skylar, this is what it's like to be like my second half of my game. It's just easy, isn't it?
Yeah,
I never have to putt.
I mean, if he's not practiced up for that, come on.
That was more right than the others. I'm starting to teeter off. I got to
It
do a
was
different
little
shot.
right.
Hey, I just want to say that I said at the beginning of this hole that we would all throw once and get par, and that's what happened.
And I said that I would have another 12-footer, and it happened.
He said that, but it was no thanks to him.
Me and Cody did pretty much put that hole on our back.
I literally threw the best shot that I think I was physically capable of throwing from that spot.
The good part is for us non-imposters is this next hole.
Skipping the forehand hole.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Well, we're only playing 8 now because there's a giant tree in the way of hole number, whatever number this is. It was a birdie hole that we needed.
Does it line up for a forehand, Skylar, or is it a backhand? Backhand Spikeiser, like the last hole.
According to that, it's a 4.
It is a dead, straight, mid-range to avoid the OB on the right. if you were good at disc golf. I'm not, so I would throw for it.
Unless your name's James Conrad, nobody else in the world is throwing this backhand.
Yeah, I'm going
I
forehand
bet Pablo
Firebird.
Beth would backhand
Careful.
Luna,
No.
and it would slide
Forehand
down.
Firebirds
Yes.
No.
Yes.
have been a
You would throw that
disaster.
thing
on
dead
this
flat
one.
and you go.
Hey, we're only one over, so if we get birdie here, we're back out of line.
You can throw.
I'm trying to.
Imposter.
I'm really y'all are the imposter. This ain't distraction disc golf.
No, you're just setting it up right now. So when you throw a poo-poo shot,
You're
you can
just
blame
setting it
on
up
us
so I'll
talking.
throw a poo-poo shot and you can yell at me.
No, you're gonna throw a poo-poo shot. What is this?
All right, I'm gonna throw now, and these guys can continue to talk, I guess.
Imposter. See?
You heard that? Yeah, he's the imposter, no doubt. I'm voting for Cody. I don't even care what happens the rest of the video.
I will say, you definitely did not let that get out of his hand before you said it. He said that while he was throwing it.
I said it as
What?
soon as he was letting go.
Yeah, when he was letting go.
I
Your
thought-
whole shot is not just when it comes out, but your follow through as well. And if anything messes that up, it's all thrown to pieces.
I don't even think I gotta make a case for anything. Y'all saw what happened. If it turns out at the end that Cody is not the imposter, then he's just an idiot.
I am not the imposter.
He's not the imposter, but he is an idiot. He hit that.
Dad, if you gave me a 25-footer from where you're at, I'd be impressed. Because you got to weave some trees.
Impressed.
Yeah, he's got to throw some kind of ante line to get to the basket.
And I would sure hope you get it within 25 feet.
Yeah, I don't think.
That shit's gone through there.
Now can I say
That
it?
was pretty high.
Imposter!
That was pretty sketchy, Dad.
I have to run it. I can't just lay up because then we'll be 2 over with what, 3 to play? That was terrible. I'm sorry, whoever's after me. Golly.
Oh boy.
As soon as I left that in my hand, I knew that didn't have any. It needed to be on a little bit of ante and to the right, and it was on hyzer to the left. I've putted it like a doofus.
You putted it like a doofus?
Like an
Or like an
imposter.
imposter?
No, like a doofus.
Nice putt. Ryan's looking pretty clean at this point.
At this point, I don't know who the imposter is, but whoever's not the imposter, I am putting all of you on my back right now.
He's carrying us all.
Yeah, he has gotten our one birdie.
And now it's time for me to have the tee, and it's a backhand hole, unfortunately.
It's time for us to actually learn something about Skylar.
Yeah,
that I have a
Skylar just had to make
terrible
15 footers.
It's very possible that Skylar has been an imposter this whole time, and he hasn't had to do anything.
Yeah,
So it's like, now we'll find out.
he's just watching us fight.
I'll just throw this out there. It's also impossible, or possible, impossible, impossible, imposter got mixed up. It's also possible that we're all just playing so terrible that Ryan has been able to just play good and be the imposter.
That is absolutely true.
Oh yeah, I hit that tree square on last time. Well,
Well,
my initial
You hit the
disc I
gap.
grabbed was my DX Beast so that it would ride straighter, but I figured all you would be worried about me turning it over into the water, so that was the result of disking up.
I don't think Skylar's the imposter. That looked like Skylar's backhand.
yeah, and he hit the gap. The disc just didn't flip.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Let him give him a little rub down.
I like turtles.
Yeah, I like turtles. He's shelling.
Is he shelling?
Yeah, he says, put me the shell back down.
Oh,
Forehand has not been, my forehand has not been good today, but
You need to put it right up next to the basket.
yeah, I got to clear my name here.
Oh my gosh.
That is not good.
What happened to clearing your name, mister? I am on to you.
I don't think he just missed that. I think he went OB.
I think he didn't even throw that hard enough to make it there if he would have missed it.
I
A little
That's-
noodle.
that's a good
I
point.
promise I'm not the imposter.
I feel like it was a setup because I'm the one who's next. So you throw it into the weeds,
That's what everybody
and
keeps
then that's
saying.
what I get. Well, I mean, there's a drop off on the back side of it.
We only have 2 more holes after this, and we're 2 over, so we need this.
There's a drop off on the back side. So if I run it,
Oh, it's not a run, but it's a good layup.
As soon as I saw him pick up that little piggy, I missed this.
Then you're imposter.
You know, maybe I am.
Oh my goodness! That's a double bogey.
I actually don't think it answered any question.
I think we got a lot of answers questions right there. Look at that.
I just suck. I'm just bad at disc golf.
You just like airballed a 15 foot.
I hit some chains.
You tickled them.
Tickling them is hitting them.
Yeah, I would say if I was the imposter, I think at this point I'm making it a little too obvious. None of you guys have any idea who the imposter is.
Yeah, because I've thrown some pretty bad shots.
I think everyone's pretty clear it's not me.
I don't know.
I know.
The only one I'm clear of is Ryan.
What?
Well, I guess Skylar did throw a good tee shot on the last
I
one.
haven't done anything wrong.
Dad has thrown several terrible shots. So Skylar and Ryan could play perfectly normal and be the imposter, and because 3 people are playing terrible.
Skylar has had 2 10-footer putts and then a drive.
I've had 3,
And like Cody said,
but Cody just missed one.
You know,
Yeah, Skylar has made all of those 15-footers, and Cody's had 1, and he missed it.
That I have to tee off on a hard par 4. So really, I have nothing to gain here and everything to lose. If I throw a great shot, it means nothing because we can't hit the line.
Ryan could have been sandbagging this entire time.
No.
And then this one right here might tell the difference right here.
Nope. This hole though is a par 4, 519 foot, and it's on a little mound, so it's a tough one.
I think you chose way too flippy of a disc for that shot.
Exactly. Everything to lose, nothing to gain.
I think you just missed this line.
Out of all the people in this group that I think could actually play good / okay and be the imposter and pull it off, I think it's Ryan.
I'd agree with that statement.
I'll second that.
That'll be 30.
I'll third that.
You guys go check out what tree's gonna hit.
Because he actually has to throw a real shot. Oh, too much angle.
Oh, that's the miss for everybody, I guess, on
Sounded like
forehand.
a kick right, hopefully.
See, and that's what I did on the par 5. And Ryan just did that, and Skylar just did that.
I think Skylar has not been called into question.
Mistake of the round. I'm being called into question.
Everybody's being questioned around here.
I'm just racking my brain going through this entire round right now, just thinking of every shot. This is tough.
Nice.
Well, this could be worthy of accusation too. What's great?
Hey, that's a par.
But
dog. Would be nice if we didn't just get double bogey on the last hole.
Last hole we are currently 4 over, so there's no way we're gonna make our line at even. So now we're just trying to figure out who the imposter is, basically.
I need to lace this line to exonerate myself, because I guarantee if I don't cure that gap, everybody's gonna vote for me. I already know it. Means found not guilty.
Oh, it's flipped.
That was a late flip.
That
Wow.
was a really good branch.
Yeah.
I put hyzer on that disc, and it flipped, and then it flipped over.
Yeah, the wind did pick up a little bit there and flipped it, I think.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go be on the next shot, so you might as well do it now so that at least we'll be across there when we're
They're just trying to bait me into like doing something stupid.
290 to the island.
What?
Yeah, I would go like Raptor.
Forehand?
No, backhand. To the right.
You just right here, right at this tree. You just throw an overstable.
The wind is.
Well, if you have enough
helping
power,
you
you could probably get your zone there.
Okay.
Just throw it flat right there, and then it'll just drop
right on hyzer and let it bait.
Like I have to throw something flat. Throwing my Raptor flat is not my forte. There's no value for going for this other than the fact that
It's for glory.
we birdie it. This is, you guys may question. This is not a captain's or a Raptor. I'm not throwing that Raptor.
That bad boy is going to sail into the tent.
No, you just don't know how to throw. Thanks for convincing me to throw a disc in the water.
I didn't tell you to throw that disc at all. Oh, I don't know if Ryan's the imposter because he really likes that disc. I think he threw a terrible shot.
That was Ryan's pipeline, and we hunted for a long time in the weeds to find that disc. And now he threw it in the water, but he just said he sees it, so maybe we can retrieve it.
Good deal.
That disc has been lost and returned to Ryan. No joke, probably 3 times already. So he'll get it back again.
I'm definitely
Cody and
not.
Skylar are definitely not going for that.
I
Isaac
wouldn't.
could go for it, but I don't. I don't think
It's
so.
only 290. That's not very far.
They act like it's a wide open 290 shot. They're trash. They're trash. They're trash.
I'm not the one just doing the water.
My drone. Yay!
Well done.
It looks like it'll probably be a tap in. Then we got to vote.
Wasted no time.
All right, we're making our cases before we vote here. And my case is that Cody is the imposter. I'm voting for Cody 100%. On one of the holes, he spoke during my backswing, and after he did that, I said I was 100% voting for him for no matter what happens. And I feel like he's been talking a lot throughout this entire thing. But I do think it could maybe be Dad because he's been very quiet, but I'm 100% voting for Cody.
Okay, so there's this great big debate going on over there. Who's the imposter, who's not the imposter, back and forth, and they're doing all this analysis and all this. But ultimately it comes down to who played the game the best and had the best face, or not. So my vote for the imposter is going to be Cody.
That's short. I need to readjust this. Maybe I'll just have to squat. Okay. This is a very difficult decision. Specifically for Skylar and I, because Isaac played bad, Dad played bad, and Cody played bad. And Cody kept throwing around trying to blame other people for being an imposter. So he played bad and did that. So I don't understand why he would do that. But also, Dad's not the greatest disc golfer, but he's not terrible. And his first shot on the first hole was terrible. He had a terrible upshot on the par 3 that Isaac had a terrible tee shot on. And he had another terrible shot. Oh yeah, he smoked that tree 20 foot in front of him. He didn't just nick it, he middled it. So I'm leaning towards Dad, but I'm also leaning towards Isaac. I was gonna vote for Cody. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But my vote could change last second. I don't know. I think I know who I'm going with.
Can't see that lens at all with these sunglasses on. How am I supposed to know I'm looking at the camera? I already know that you guys are thinking, this dude don't even need to do an interview. I'm voting for him as the imposter. I get it. I played like awful. Maybe worst round of my life. But roll it back a little bit. Look at my reactions to those shots. They were genuine horror at what I just did with those discs. Now roll it back and look at Dad's reactions. He had none. Nada. Zip. Nothing. No reaction because he didn't know how to fake a reaction to a purposefully bad shot. My vote, Dad.
All right, so people in the clear, me, obviously, and Ryan. Isaac, I think just played bad. His misses were consistent and he didn't make any like dumb decisions. So that comes down to Steve and Cody. Steve, off camera, we debated for a little bit changing the line after hole 1, and Steve really wanted to redo the hole. So we did so bad on it. If he was the imposter, I don't think he would be wanting to redo that. So I think he was genuinely just messing up, and Cody had a few misses, and I just, via process of elimination, I'm gonna vote for Cody.
All right, so we're gonna vote by putting our disc in the bag, and I'm up first.
Cody has 1 vote.
No reaction.
Dad has 1.
Well, you guys saw my interview and know that I don't know who I'm voting for until I put it in the bag.
Cody, Dad has 2 votes.
He talked during my backswing. So Cody is the one getting voted out. So I guess whoever the imposter is, please step forward. Does that mean it's the one behind the camera?
I knew it! I knew it!
Dad is the Joker.
Now,
At least I could say I
now I
voted
know how to
correctly.
play it a little bit better.
Hey, you did good.
But
You
I did good. I did
we were
not.
on you for
I
the
did
first
absolutely did not intentionally throw that first hole. That was just a bad throw, and I wanted to redo it, but I didn't know
Okay.
to, so.
Well, there's my reason.
Hey, that's it for the imposter video. Now into the verse of the day.
Today's verse of the day comes out of Acts chapter 18, the founding of the Corinthian church. After this, he left Athens and went to Corinth, where he found a Jew named Aquila, a native of Pontus, who had recently come from Italy with his wife Priscilla because Claudius ordered all the Jews to leave Rome. Paul came to them since they were of the same occupation, tent makers by trade. He stayed with them and worked. He reasoned in the synagogue every Sabbath and tried to persuade both Jews and Greeks. When Silas and Timothy arrived in Macedonia, Paul devoted himself to preaching the word and testified to the Jews that Jesus is the Messiah. So this passage is super important to my walk with Christ because it proves that you don't have to be a preacher or in a pulpit or on a worship stage of some kind to talk about Jesus. Right here we see that Paul was a blue-collar worker like many of us. He was a tent maker, but he still talked about Jesus all the time, spreading the gospel. Thanks for watching TEN31 Disc Golf.